up, y'all? It's your girl Niecy Foxx, and I am back with another video. If you are new to my channel, thank you for coming. Glad to have you and nice to meet you. But if you're returning, hey! Happy holidays, everyone. Okay, this is my favorite time of the year. Not because of gifts, not because it's just Christmas, mostly because of New Year's, but it's about ending bad things or closing chapters and starting anew. And I get really excited about stuff like this. I get very reflective around this time. I'm reflective anyway every day of the year, but around this time it's just about reflection as a whole, right? Where have I come? What have I done? All of these things. So I'm making these 3 video series. This one, as you can see from the title, is about my favorite moments of 2019. I'll have another one coming out with my top songs of 2019. Then the last one, I'll round it off with the things that I've learned in 2019. So sit back and relax and walk with me on this journey. Okay, so I won't keep you long with this list. I thought about 10 things or 10 moments from 2019 that I'm absolutely in love with. The first one are the Chicago parties. So as you all know, I'm from Chicago. I live in Los Angeles. And there's a group of people who are all from Chicago who every month or so, they plan these Chicago parties. And oh my God, I love them so much. One of my favorite things back home that like you take for granted, but now I know is like, I miss this so much being in LA, is when you're at an event, party, club, whatever, and all of a sudden you hear this.
Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. Bounce and break your back. You bounce so hard, you break your back.
It makes me really happy. So I really enjoyed being able to bring my LA friends into the mix of what it feels like to be in Chicago or at a party, doing the little jukes, busting the 40s, watching people footwork. It's just such a nostalgic feeling and it feels like home. So I loved the Chicago parties. 2, and just so you know, I'm going in order of the year. Number 2, my surgery. My surgery was a big deal. Probably one of the biggest things I've ever done. Definitely the most expensive thing that I've ever done. Put my life on the line, changed my body, changed how I started eating, got a newfound confidence. It was amazing, right? I showed you all, as I'll go through, I will show you all like some clips if I have them of the experiences that I'm talking about. I got to realize who was really down for me, who cared about me. It's when I recognized, I always knew my best friend loved me, but it's when I really took it home that she like unconditional love, right? So my surgery. Number 3, my birthday. I had the most amazing birthday. Oh my God, like it was truly amazing. I got to see a lot, experience a lot. It's when I realized that drinking is just not for me anymore. Being 29 is just a lot just happens, okay? Going to karaoke, going down to downtown Fullerton, Jeremy and Charlotte coming out here to visit me, Leandra coming out here to kick it with me, hanging out in Hollywood. Like, this is by far the best birthday that I've ever had. Man, I think, you know how you have those moments that if you could relive this moment, what moment would it be? My 29th birthday is definitely one of them. Number 4, Palm Springs. I went to Palm Springs with Autumn in June. First of all, I don't know where I thought Palm Springs was. I thought Palm Springs was west for some reason. I don't know why I thought that, like northwest, I guess. Definitely east, definitely in the desert. I don't know. I'm not the best with geography. So as I was driving, I was like, this is interesting. Not really sure where I'm going. I now see why people go there to retire. It's not really for younger people. And we went on weekdays, right? So we got really good rates on the room. But it was just a fun time, just relaxing, being cool, like going to the beach. There's this place called Bongo Johnny's. Bongo Johnny's has $5 mimosas every day, so long as you buy an entree. That's easy. Oh, I mean, we were lit on because like I really enjoy my time in Palm Springs. Okay, so now we're entering the time period where you all met me. Like the first thing that I talked about, we didn't know each other then. Okay, we were strangers. Now what I'm talking about, you knew me when. Okay, number 5. Is it number 5? I'll correct it if it's wrong. But I got into a fight. Okay, I got into a fight. My friend's ex-girlfriend, now she's an ex, but then that was his girlfriend, caught herself being mad at me because me and her man was close friends, whatever. And y'all, when I tell you, I was literally minding my own business in my friend's house, minding my own business. This girl, I guess because her friends were there, she got a little courage. She had already been intaking the liquid courage in her system, thought she can come over there and push me. I beat the brakes off that bitch, okay? And look, let me say this. I am by no means a violent person. I am not. I am a lover. I'm not a fighter. I don't like fighting. That's not fun for me. I don't think that's cool. But when people put their hands on you, you got to do what you got to do. So she definitely pulled some of my hair out. That's really about all she was doing. It was terrible. If you're interested in that story time, let me know. I'll go into depth on a video. Perhaps we'll see. But there's that. Number 6, the Chris Brown concert. Definitely vlogged that experience. You saw me and my friend Gervais and my friend Shauna hanging out, talking to bartenders, enjoying Chris Brown on stage, as fine as he was, just being able to see him perform, the talent. It was a really good mix. That night we hung out at Lamar's house, bust ass in Uno, okay? International card player, what you want to do? Okay, you ain't trying to see me. You're not trying to see your girl. But it was a really good night, like good music, good company, good experiences. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Side note, per usual, I have to give this disclaimer probably every single time now. If you hear a lot of rustling in the background, things moving, weird mouthing sounds, stuff banging, bopping, it's Ashton playing with the ball. Don't mind him. Number 7, another experience that I vlogged was my college homecoming at Northern Illinois University. It was a really fun 3 days. Getting to see folks that I hadn't seen, some people in 10 years, right? Getting to like just be around them, be young again. Chicago music, okay, to wrap it up. Being back in my old stomping grounds, Duke Ellington, and just driving down Annie Glidden and Lucinda, just being in the space that really taught me a lot about who I am, right? And who the woman that I wanted to be, who I was growing into, when I had to start making some attitude changes. It felt really good. It was also just good to know that like this is my past. Some people find it really hard to disconnect from that time in their life, and I understand it, but it was a really proud moment of just like, I remember the person that I was when I first went to Northern, and I remember the person that I was when I left Northern, and I know the person that I am now, so it was very nostalgic, very much needed. I enjoyed it. Number 8, also vlogged this experience. My friends Ashley and Sheena coming out here for Lamar's birthday. That happened just last month. Actually, a lot happened in November, but it happened just last month. Being able to reconnect with them, rebuild this friendship with Ashley. I mentioned this already in my last video with the whole Wash and Go Life update. It's just been amazing. It's been an amazing time. It's been a wonderful time. I don't usually like a lot of people in, I'm sorry, I thought my dog was pooping on the floor. He was putting his butt on a ball. I was about to go off. As I was saying, I don't like a lot of people being in my face for a long period of time. They were here for a week, but it was cool. We had a lot of good conversations about life and love and relationships and people and principle and morals and, you know, just sometimes just drama. It was really grounding. You know what I'm saying? What I really appreciate about who I am as a person and the type of people that allows me to attract, I have the best conversations with my friends. Ashton, can I talk? We are constantly, no, move. We are constantly, we're very different. You know, we have similar values, but we're different. So we take to things different. We think about things differently. The way that we approach situations are different. It's a wealth of just knowledge and experience. And when we have these deep conversations, especially when it's values-based, sometimes it gets a little intense, but it's never heated. People never walk out being upset. We know how to just take someone's opinion and agree to disagree. It is the true definition of what it means to have an adult conversation, and I absolutely love that and value that. So that was a really good time. Also eye-opening because I learned a lot about some things that were happening behind my back that I didn't know about. So there's that, which also put some things into perspective for me and allowed me to see my growth in that way. But Ashley and Sheena's visit here was just exactly what I needed at the time and did not know it. So thanks for coming, y'all. Okay, number 9 and number 10, we just talked about in my last video, but it still qualifies as 2 of my favorite moments of 2019. The first one being getting my new job at Massage Envy. And it wasn't even about the job, it's more about the experience and why I did it and what I learned, which I'll talk about in video installment number 3. But I really enjoyed the people that I've met there. I've enjoyed the making more money, right? Utilizing my time much more wisely. Being around different parts of LA, well, California rather. Talking to people and just like doing something different, you know, something new, something that like I wouldn't have normally done. And then of course, closing out this experience was getting my new car and new best friend, Big Tay, my GMC Terrain. It was random. It was spontaneous. I had actually decided I wasn't going to get a new car. I was gonna get my last car fixed. But then one day I was walking out of my office to go to lunch, and then next thing you know it, I'm in Van Nuys buying a car. So I didn't talk to my parents, but I think what's so special about that moment for me is that I didn't consult anybody, right? When I got my last car, I talked to my parents beforehand. They went with me, you know. I had a friend, Autumn went with me, but it was very much like a solo decision. You know, what car I wanted, what questions I wanted to ask, what I was willing to settle for or not. It was just very adult. All right, y'all, so thank you for tuning into this video and listening to my favorite moments of 2019. Per usual, make sure that you like this video, subscribe to my channel, and then talk to me in the comments, right? What were some of your favorite moments of 2019? Or if you were there to experience some of my favorite moments of 2019, how did you feel about it? What are your thoughts on it? I cannot wait to talk to you all again for video part 2, which is all about my top songs of the year. Until next time, y'all. Bye.